Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Chidi, and in today's tutorial I will be showing you how to design a desktop wallpaper that will help organize your files. We all know how cluttered files on our computers can make productivity really hard, so hopefully today I will be able to show you how you can organize your desktop using a wallpaper that you created yourself. And we'll be doing this today using the software or the website Canva. And Canva is free to use. There is a pro version, but of course it has a free version that you can use to create things for yourself. So let's get into Canva. So we have Canva open here on our computer. The first thing we are going to do is to head over to our search bar, and we already have desktop wallpaper here. So we're just going to click on that, and there are a couple of options here for you depending on your preference, your color scheme, what you prefer, what you like. But we're going to create ours from scratch, okay, just so we have more creative control over what we are designing. So let's head over to our elements. The first thing we'll do is to go to our elements, and we're just going to select the types of shapes that we would like for our desktop. I think I would want to use squares for this design, so let's go for a square box. And so we have this one is free. There are a couple of other ones here that are the paid or the pro version, but I'm just going to show you using the free one so you know you can do it too. Okay, so let's just select this box, and I would need about 4 boxes for mine. So let's just copy and paste these boxes 3 times to get 4 boxes. Okay, now don't worry about the color, you can always adjust this later on. Okay, let's just get a rough sketch of what our idea is going to be like. We can always tweak this as we go along. So these are the boxes that we are going to use for our creation, our desktop wallpaper. Okay, so the next thing we would do now is to get like a central design or a central theme depending on your preference, but I am going to select flowers, just something really relaxing. So let's go for flowers. Let's see what we have here. So we have a couple of these flowers here. Some of them are free. This looks really nice as well. Okay, let's just scroll down and see if we would have something we would like. So we are just looking through the Canva templates. There are a couple of them here that look nice. This is nice. Okay, but let's just look around, just shop a bit more. Let's explore the market a bit more. Okay, I think I like this one, so let's just delete this one here and let's move this one over here. Okay, so yeah, so now we've got that. Let's get a rectangular shape. So we're just going to use that and place under the flower just to have like a text box that we can write in. So let's go with this, just solid shapes, nothing too fancy. So we'll rotate this to 90 degrees, and then we're just going to reduce this, and we're going to try to get it in alignment with the circle. So let's just increase it a bit more. Let's centralize it. The good thing about Canva is that it just helps your design. It makes it easier because you have everything almost well arranged, and you have lines and grid lines that will guide you as you work and you create what you would like. So we have this. I think, no, let's bring it down a bit more. Let's just bring it to eye level. Okay, so here we are going to create a text box. Let's just centralize this one. Okay, so I'm going to create a text box inside this flower, and like I said, we definitely will still add our adjustments and our colors and all of that. So let's go to our text. I want to say do it now on the text box. I could choose to put something here, or I could just put the text that way. So let's just put the text that way so that, you know, we just do it like that. So I'm saying do it now so I can be motivated whenever I look at this design. Okay, because procrastination is not good. Okay, so we are going to use do it now, and we're just going to fit this into this flower that we have here. Okay, so now let's head to the colors. Okay, this square is still just not exactly the same size as the flower, so let's reduce it a bit more. Okay, so here we can just put a little subtext, maybe a word of motivation for the day. Let's say you are the architect of your life or something. You are more amazing than you know. Okay. Let's just reduce that text. Just something to motivate us when we come into our computer to work for the day, like something like that. So you can put any quote you like. I think this is quite long because it's not fitting into our box, and we want something that will fit in here. So let's just say, let's say, create your happiness. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. It's small and it fits in here. So now what we're going to do next is to start going into the color scheme of our design. Before we do that, I want to get boxes into these squares that we will use. But what we will do is to create our designs, then we'll add the boxes last. So for the color scheme, we're just going to head over here. I want to use tones of browns and earthy colors really. So let's try brown. Okay, so we're going to try brown for this. And for the pink, we're going to try one of these colors. And for this color, we're going to try brown again. Okay, let's change this one here to this. And let's change the green to this. Okay. So now for the boxes, let's change the colors to this and this. We can make them contrasting so that we have different color schemes for different cars. So let's do this. And we can always adjust the transparency of these boxes if we want it to be really yeah, let's reduce the transparency so it's not in your face, and so you can see the folders that you have on your computer as well. So let's go to this one, let's change it to 32 as well. Okay, now let's make it contrasting, so 52, and this one will be 52 as well, and this one will be 32. Okay, so this is looking nice. So for our text here, we want it to be in this color, and for this box here, we are going to, let's say, create your happiness. So create your own happiness. Yeah, so you can play around with the text and just write whatever will motivate you whenever you see it. Okay, so we're going to just go to the text box now and just change the type of font this is to something playful. Let's go for play scripts or apricots. Yeah, we like this one. I think we'll use apricot as well for this one. Let's see. Oh no, let's go for this one. Yeah, I think this looks better, and then we'll bold in it. Okay, so now we are going to change the color of this one as well. Let's change the color of the text to this deep brown here. Okay, and it's looking nice, very simple. Now we're going to create boxes that we can use to compartmentalize our file. Okay, so now that's not in text. Let's go to elements and select rectangle. Okay, so you can just copy the one we already have here actually, but let's just select new ones. Okay, and rotate it. Okay, and then we are going to get the right color for it, get it arranged into this one. You know what, I think we should probably go for a color that, you know, like something that has a box color that we can change. Yeah, I think that would be better, so we can play around with the colors. Okay, so this is nice. Let's see if it fits in here. Okay, so this is not bad. So in here we can create our text box, but before we do that, we'll just copy and paste this box into 3 more times to make it 4. So we're going to do that now, and then we're going to move those boxes into these already designed boxes here. Okay, so we've got that now. So we're going to create texts, and we're going to give titles to these boxes. So depending on your preference, depending on the kinds of files that you have. So for this, just to give an easy template, I'm going to probably say I'll say YouTube. No, I'm not searching for YouTube, I'm searching for a text. So yeah, we'll get a heading, and then we'll just say YouTube. Okay, capital letters. So we're saying YouTube for 1. Okay, so we're going to move it down here. Let's change the color to this one. Okay, the next one, we are going to just copy this box here, this text box, because it makes things easier instead of typing a new one altogether. So let's just copy it and let's paste it and move it down here. Just adjust it. Okay, so for this one, we'll say random files. So let's just say random files. Okay, so we'll paste again that box, bring it in here, and we'll say completed. So like completed projects or completed assignments, completed tasks. And then for this one here, we are going to say in view or yet to complete. Okay, in progress. So yeah, so I think this looks pretty decent. It's not my best design work, but yeah, you kind of have the idea now, don't you, of how to just play around with Canva and get something that appeals to you. So now we've got this, we can choose to leave this here. I think it's basic, but it kind of does the job, you know. If you wanted, you could always add another decorative element here, or add another maybe rectangular shape here that you can still use as a space to store something. But I feel like this template is quite simple enough for myself, so I'm just going to download it now. Before I download it, let's duplicate it. Now, depending on your mood or your preference, sometimes you just want a different vibe, a different background, you know, a different scenery. So let's just duplicate this and create variations of this same design. So we could just change the color of this one now to let's say green, and we can change this one to this color. We can change this one to green as well, and then we can change this one to this color. Okay, so if you wanted something different, a different vibe, looking for earthy green kind of tones, you can go for this one. We can do this here as well, and yeah, so something like that. I know it's not perfect, but it's the kind of idea that can help you just play around with your own designs and your own color preferences, and then create something you would like. So let's just change this one to this and this one to green. So yeah, there you have it. We are going to download these files now. So let's download the first one. Okay, so we can use it as a PNG file. So let's download the first one. Okay, and then we'll go ahead now and download the second one. So let's download the second one. So we've got these 2 files here now. So we're just going to open it up. Let's open up the first one and see how it looks as a file. So you can see it looks alright. It's very basic, but yeah, it looks all right. So what we can do now is just to set this as our desktop background. So this is my desktop background now. So let's head over to the background. Okay, so this is our background now. This is our desktop background. As you can see, these files are all over the place. So let's see where we can place them. So yet to do, we'll put it here. Random folders, we'll bring them here. Completed. Well, I guess I don't know what folders are in here, but research will probably be in completed, in progress. And that's it, guys. So if you had more folders, you could just create more. Now the next thing I am going to do is to get I'm going to change the types of folders that I have on here. I don't really like how this looks. So for that, we're going to go to our, like right click, go to our bar here, go to properties, go to customize, and we are just going to change our icon. Okay, so let's head over and look through the templates here. So whatever you see that you like, you can choose it. Just looking for a white icon that looks a bit more minimalistic, really, so it's not yellow. So let's just look through these files here and see what options we have. Yeah, so there's this one here. I think it's all right as well, so let's just choose this one. You can also use this one, but let's say this one. Let's say apply, and there you have it. It looks better. So we're just going to do that for all of these now. So for all the files that we have, we're going to do that to them. So go here, change icon, find that particular icon again. Click on it, okay, apply. Okay, so this is looking looking nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that for all of them. Okay, so you see, this makes my desktop look a bit more tidy than it did, and the files are still there. This one is empty, I assume. So yeah, there's nothing in here. So yeah, and this recycle bin, we could choose to put it here, but why would you even mess with the location? So just leave it there. Let's just ignore it. We are not seeing it. It's on its own. So let's head over to folders. Let's get the properties. Let's customize it. Let's change the icon. Okay, apply, and okay. So with this, guys, I think we have got an idea on how to change the desktop background, just to add something more personalized to it. So these icons are a lot of them, and this is for Windows. And there you have it, guys. We have successfully arranged those files and just given them a certain color theme, so they're not looking all over the place anymore. But yes, if you had more things that you wanted to add, you could definitely add them. But this is mine. I think it looks pretty decent. I also have my notepad icon here that I could decide to just pick from here. Just open it up, and then I could decide to just pick it in here and just move it. Okay, so if I had notes to write down, I could just put it here, in here. Or I could create a whole box for it, or probably take it up here as well. So it's kind of like in my face if I had things to type in. But I'm not going to mess with the aesthetics I've created already. But yeah, guys, that is it. Play around with Canva and see what you generate out of it. It's a really fun tool to use for your creations, your thumbnails, your wallpapers, Instagram posts, all of those. So yes, I hope you have enjoyed watching this tutorial, and please let me know in the comment section if you have anything that you'd like me to share with you regarding how to use Canva and create something that you like. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are having a good day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later.